several months ago. It was getting dark. Actually, a guy was walking over this hill here and towards our property, and it was literally, even though it was nighttime, I could see the guy's silhouette on this hill right here and coming down. And that just shows right there, this guy happened to be out looking for deer antlers. But the point is, it was nighttime. I had no NVGs on, and the sun had already been down for about 45 minutes or so. But this literally, you could see this guy a mile away coming up over the hill. So that just shows right there how much patience you have to put into this, and keeping yourself not silhouetted at all on a hill or a rock face. You can be totally camoed up like this and done up, but the point is the minute you stand up or raise your head up, or you're even up on the peak of a hill, the sun's either shining down on you, on your face, just right behind, to the side of you at the right angle, or setting behind you. Silhouetting yourself is going to make you stand out like a sore thumb to a trained observer, trained sniper, or even a bad guy that has a weapon that can reach you or drive to you quickly. So something else to keep in mind when you're operating is, military law enforcement have quick reactionary forces and can call for help when they're spotted. If you're if you're a police officer, DE agent, SWAT sniper, you may be on a smaller man team. If you get noticed and there's a lot of bad guys, it is always potential. You could get cornered, you can get trapped or treated, whatever you want to call it. You always got to have an escape and evasion plan. So if I'm set up here and I'm firing off my shots at the bad guys, if you will, and they locate me, or I'm pretty sure they've located me, you pretty much need to err on the side of caution and probably bug out and make sure you don't leave any trail behind if you have time to do that. Any weapons casing, shell casings, any gear, water bottle, whatever. You want to get out of there, go back to your next rally point, our fallback area. But hopefully you're going to be operating with someone else. You're going to have an observer armed with a weapon to cover you. You're going to have a quick reactionary force if you're a military guy, and if you're law enforcement, you're going to be on a SWAT team. You're going to have comms up, maybe even a helicopter, a patrolman that can respond to the area, a chopper, or in worst case medical or medevac someone out. So scenario is always going to be relative, in other words, but I think that it's just all goes into the planning. And everybody makes mistakes as well, even the experts. So don't think that everybody just because they're a SWAT guy or a SEAL that they're just totally flawless and they're a tactical god, because that's they bump things, they make noises, they leave the light on too bright, they talk too loud, the radio's up too loud, they leave trash behind. It does happen. It's called being a human being. So the only thing you can do is try to master all of these the best you can, these different skill sets. And some people ask, what's the difference between like a sniper and a guy who's an expert marksman that can maybe shoot as good? The sniper just incorporates all the camouflage, mission planning, stealth, patrol tactics, noise, light, litter discipline, using comms, having to use field craft. If you don't have a bipod in the field and you have to make one out of limbs to fire from, like a fork in the tree, or even construct your own, these are just things that, a civilian shooter probably have never spent a lot of time doing. And then, and just, not panicking, and just also having that confidence in yourself. So I would just, again, there's numerous aspects here. We haven't even got into the weapon selection, ballistics, shooting through barriers, the hide selection, shooting through a loophole, hide selection in a vehicle. There's literally